Okay, Jerome, I'm going to let you see your golf swing head on a couple times. Alright, first of all, my contact information is up here at the top. Email address is ronhalljr@windstream.net. So if you need to get a hold of me, have any questions about anything I say in this lesson, just send me an email. Alright, let's go through the first things we were working on. We worked on your posture. Okay, I want you to stand a little bit closer to the ball. Our arms should hang a little bit more straight down underneath our shoulders, so our hands are a little bit more there. Remember I said a good way to see how far you're standing away, the club should be one fist and your thumb away from your left thigh. So make a fist, stick out your left thumb, and you should be touching the butt end of the club. Alright, and the other thing I talked about was trying to get your neck and your chin up a little bit more so that our posture is a little bit more straight back. Okay, you got good knee bend, but see how your shoulders are rounded here? Alright, so we want to try to get that chin up and that back up. Let me show you a little bit of a comparison here. Okay, see how much straighter his back is? We don't have that as much. There's a little bit of rounding, but it's not quite as much, and that's mainly because his head and chin are up a little bit. Okay, so that's the first part I need you to work on. Alright. Then the big thing that we talked about today, and this is the thing if I had to work on, break it down in two parts, this is the first part I'd work on because it kind of fixed everything in your golf swing. But we worked on rotating your right hip on your backswing instead of sliding. You have a tendency to have your right hip kind of slide right, so you're moving laterally instead of turning. And when you were turning your right hips or turning both your hips really well, feel like you're sitting into your back pocket, your right back pocket. Once you got in that position, you were swinging much more on plane, okay, instead of swinging outside and across. So really work on rotating your hips and your shoulders on the initial part of your backswing. The other thing, while you're doing that, if you could keep your left foot down, you like to pull that left foot up in the air, and that helps you do a little bit of slide. Okay, so keep your left foot planted and rotate your hips and your shoulders back together during your backswing. Alright, and when you do that, remember I showed you your plane. See here how you're taking and you're coming outside and across a little bit, kind of pulling the club to the left. You'll stop doing that. You swing the club a little bit more from the inside and around, as opposed to the wrong way. The club's working this way at impact. Okay, and that reminds me, the first part we really did work on with your posture was I talked about aim. Okay, you were aimed way right. See here, you're aimed perfectly. So make sure you're really practicing that aim part here. You were aiming way over here and pulling the ball left and not really realizing what was going on there. So aim, aim, aim. I'm sorry, I almost forgot that part. Okay. And then once you get the hips and you're doing that really well, keeping that left foot down, if you're still pulling the ball, then we were working on this last part. Alright, and it was kind of, I said it was a pump drill, but what we were doing from the top of our backswing was, number one, we were, and this is kind of simultaneously, we were driving the right elbow into your side. We were driving our right knee towards the target. We were rotating our left hip out of the way, and then I put hammer because I wanted you to remember how to release the club, not to flip your wrist, but to feel like you're using a sledgehammer with your hands. That's how you release it. You use a sledgehammer down and through as you rotate out of the way. So right elbow in. So your right elbow should be coming in. You should be driving your right knee and getting this left hip out of the way while releasing the club. And when you were doing that, you seemed to be hitting it much higher, which I think you wanted to do, and you were hitting it more consistently. Again, Jerome, after you look at this video, if you have any questions, send me an email. I've seen you swinging the golf club now, so I can help you hopefully. I'll respond as quickly as I can, and I look forward to seeing you and working with you again. Thank you.